The following is a production of the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network. It's time for Davis County Baseball, streaming online on the Atomo Radio YouTube channel and Facebook page. Now, let's head down to the field with the voice of your Davis County Mustangs, Ellis Kojo.
It's time for Mustang Baseball, and welcome to the Mustang Sports Complex as we wrap up a week of Mustang Baseball with Davis County getting set to take on the two-time defending South Central Conference champs, the Chariton Chargers. Great to have you with us on the Atomo Radio Sports Network. I'm Ellis Kojo. I'm joined by Annie Argo, our on-site producer, as well as a cast of characters up here at the press box as well. We appreciate you joining us on this Friday as Davis County wrapping up what started off with promise, riding off the momentum of winning the Davis County Classic for the first time in 14 years back on Saturday. Davis County then came from behind and beat Albia 2-1 in extra innings, but then disaster struck for the Mustangs as they fell 7-4 in 9 innings to Clark in game 1 of their doubleheader, and then 13-3 in game 2. And then yesterday in Sigourney, Davis County just could not get off the mat. They fell behind early to Sigourney, came back to get within 2, but then a big 6-run 5th inning sunk the Mustangs' chances as they fell 12-2 in 6 innings to the Savages. So 3 losses in a row the Mustangs are trying to snap here tonight versus Chariton. Early start in this game because of the impending bad weather that is coming, although we have sunny skies and a pretty pleasant breeze as well blowing into this baseball diamond. Let's take our first break, and when we come back, we'll tell you a little bit more about Chariton, Davis County's opponent here tonight on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the Complexion Company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the Complexion Company in Batavia today. Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2-pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
You get a look at the Chariton Chargers warming up before their South Central Conference matchup with Davis County here in Bloomfield. Welcome back to the Mustang Sports Complex as Davis County gets set to take on Chariton. Mustangs looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Chariton, on the other hand, they've won 2 in a row in 4 of their last 5. Their last game was on Wednesday, or I should say games. They swept EBF in a doubleheader in Eddyville, 1-0 and 15-8. This is a much younger team than we're accustomed to seeing from Chariton. They rode that experience to the state tournament the last 2 years, going to the state semifinals in each of the past 2 years. Now head coach Brady Chineri has a much younger roster, but looking to keep up the same era of excellence that he's had the last 2 years. Chariton, 4-3 overall, 4-1 in South Central Conference play, and actually that overall record of 4-3, all those wins have come in conference play, and very interesting that Chariton has been able to dominate, winning 4 of 5. Their only loss in conference play came to Cardinal, and that was last week. So that's your look at Chariton as they get set to take on Davis County, and they have dominated this series as well. Davis County has not beat Chariton since 2022, so it's been 4 years since Davis County has been able to beat Chariton on the baseball diamond. We'll take another break and come back to continue our pregame show as we get set to bring you Davis County versus Chariton from here in Bloomfield on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein Soybeans and local Davis Seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs! Namaste!
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco, work hard, play proud.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton just completed their warm-ups as they head off the field. Now head coach Brady Ternario of Chariton and Todd White of Davis County will meet at home plate and exchange lineup cards.
We're going to introduce the 2026 Davis County Little League All-Stars.
Special wrinkle here, even with the earlier start time, they'll be introducing the All-Stars from the Little League of Davis County down here, so a special moment for little ones as well. We'll step away for another timeout, and when we come back, the starting lineups for Davis County and Chariton coming up next on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Look at the 9 through 12 Little League All-Stars as they just got introduced, and behind them, head coaches for Chariton and Davis County, Brady Trineri and Todd White, respectively, are talking with today's umpires. And Coach White is going over the field rules for Brady Trineri of Chariton. And I do believe the little ones are going to hang around and just stand around for the national anthem as well. So as soon as this meeting is over, they'll introduce the lineups for Davis County and Chariton, and then we'll have the national anthem. So with that being said, let's get to the starting lineups. Chariton 4-3, 4-1 in South Central Conference. Their head coach is Brady Trineri. Here is their starting 9, or I should say 10. Keegan Evans is pitching. He bats first. Batting second in left field is Austin Kane. At shortstop is Connor Shore, batting third. Batting cleanup and at second base is Gavin Byers. Charlie Stratton's in right field, batting fifth. Batting sixth and in center field is Jace Gwynn. Grady Smizer is catching. He bats seventh. Batting eighth and at first base is Griffin Reichman. And Dayton Whitgett is batting ninth. He's the DH who will be batting for the third baseman, Kane Schooley. Now for the Mustangs, looking to snap a 3-game losing streak. Peyton Schooley leading things off. He's at third base. Josh Settles is in right field, batting second. Max Taylor behind the plate catching, batting third. Batting cleanup and today's starting pitcher for Davis County, Noah Sizemore. Dexter Scott's at shortstop, batting fifth. Batting sixth and at first base is Hayden Bankson. Victor Milder is patrolling center field. He bats seventh. Batting eighth and the DH is Aiden Hale. He'll be batting for the left fielder, Rylan Johnson. And batting ninth and at second base is Hudson Humphrey. So we'll step away for a national anthem. Be back for the first pitch for Davis County and Chariton from here at the Mustang Sports Complex on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustang!
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Noah Sizemore, starting pitcher for Davis County, is on top of the bump, getting ready to take on the Chariton Chargers. Last time we saw Sizemore was back on Monday, and he threw 3 shutout innings and then was the winning pitcher in that 2-1 win over Albia as he pitched the final 3 innings, allowing just 3 hits. He did not walk a batter and struck out 4, so he was very solid pitching in relief of Josh Settles on that night. But now he's been trusted with the start as Davis County looks to snap a 3-game losing streak to Chariton. There's the last pitch to Taylor, who sends it to second base, and trying to the plate to lead things off is Keegan Evans for Chariton. Evans is a sophomore, 368 batting average, an on-base percentage of .567. He's been an extra base hitting machine, a double, a triple, also a homer, and 6 runs driven in. Here's the wind, and the first pitch by Sizemore is cut on and missed. First pitch thrown at 5. Right on the dot. Dave Mason, Activities Director, runs a tight ship here at Davis County. The 0-1. That's outside. 82 degrees at first pitch, though with the 76% humidity, it feels like it's 89 outside. There's a tapper foul to the third base side. 1 ball and 2 strikes. 5 o'clock start time because of the impending weather that is coming in. Had some rain in the morning, then it gave way to partly sunny skies. The 1-2 pitch is a breaking ball that misses outside to make it 2-2. Sizemore featuring fastball, slider, changeup. Now the 2-2 pitch coming to Evans, and he swings and misses at a high fastball. And that's the way this ball game gets started. Austin Kane now steps up to the plate, a .292 batter through Chariton's first 7 games. Still looking for his first extra base hit, and he's driven in 2. Ball 1 to Kane. Kane, a right-handed batter. Sizemore, the right-handed sophomore, deals that pitch high, 2-0. Chariton has owned this matchup. They have won the last 9 against Davis County. Line drive, base hit in the center field. Milder goes over to the gap in right center to cut it off, and Kane gets the first hit of today's ball game. So with the runner at first and 1 out, the batter is Connor Shore. Shore, one of the last remnants of the Sheridan squad that has been the state the last 2 years. They've won a game in each of those 2 years and made it to the semifinals. First pitch slider drops in for a strike. Sheridan's best chance was back in 2024 after winning their opening game. They blew a 6-1 lead against Underwood, who ended up being the eventual state champions. But still, 2-time defending as the runner goes. That's in the dirt for ball 1 and no throw from Taylor. So Kane has himself a stolen base and he's in scoring position for Shore. I was just going to say, still, 2-time state, or 2 consecutive state runs the state, and 2 consecutive South Central Conference titles. There's a drive out to center field. That's over the head of Milder. Coming in to score is Kane. Rounding second and stopping there is Shore, and Chariton fires off the opening salvo here in the first. It's 1-0. A line shot over the head of Milder in center. So after a strikeout, Sizemore surrendered a single and now a double to bring in Chariton's first run. Gavin Byers ducks away from a fastball for ball 1. This puts Davis County in a familiar but unenviable position, and that would be trailing. A swing and a miss. Going back to the walk-off win against Albia, they now have trailed and won in the last 30 innings. They have not led in a ball game this week, as that pitch is in the dirt to make it 2-1. The only lead they held this week was when they scored the very last run in that walk-off win over Albia on Monday, but then losses to Clark in a doubleheader, and then Sigourney last week had the Mustangs in a bit of a lull. Ball 3, and that pitch up and away. Shore stands at second, open to scoring with an RBI double. Byers now with the count at 3-1, and the pitch from Sizemore's cut on and missed to run the count full. Byers is a sophomore batting .292. Leads the team with 6 doubles. He also has a homer and 6 runs driven in, so plenty of power from the right-handed side. Now the payoff pitch coming to Byers from Sizemore after a pause. And here comes the pitch. A swing and a miss. The ball was dropped by Taylor, but he tags out Byers for the second out. That brings up Charlie Stratton, another sophomore for Chariton. Out of all of Chariton's regulars, they have just one senior that takes regular at-bats. Stratton batting left-handed. He swings and taps it over to Humphrey at second, and Humphrey throws out Stratton to end the inning. But Sheridan scores a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Sheridan 1, Davis County coming up on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Sheridan scored a run in the top of the first. Now it's Davis County's turn as they look to make inroads on the left-hander Keegan Evans on the mound. This is the sophomore's 4th appearance on the mound. He's only pitched 2 2/3 innings, although he has allowed 6 runs over those 2 2/3 innings, so his ERA is a bit bloated with that small sample size, although opponents are batting just .080 against him. So Davis County finds themselves down 1-0 as Peyton Schooley comes up for the Mustangs. Schooley swinging one of the hotter bats on the team, 5 for his last 13. First pitch coming from Gwynn is in the dirt, and that scoots past the catcher Reichman. Beg your pardon, the catcher is Smizer. And there's a grounder to third. Schooley stays down on it. A low throw that scoots past the first baseman Reichman, rolls to the fence, and Schooley will end up on second base. So an error on Kane Schooley allows Peyton Schooley to take second. And the Mustangs have an early base runner in scoring position. That sets up Josh Settles, now on an 8-game hitting streak. He had an RBI double in his last at-bat against Sigourney to extend that hitting streak. He squares the bunt, takes a pitch in the dirt for ball 1. Familiar territory for Davis County. This is game number 13 for them. This is the 9th game in which the opponent has scored first. He scores the bunt again and looks at ball 2 outside. In the previous 8 games, Davis County is 3-5 when the opponent scores first. They are 4-0 when they score first. But they'll have to play from behind here. He squares the bunt again, and the 2-0 pitch is taken upstairs. So now with the count 3-0, wonder if Settles will they'll still have the bunt on for Settles. Maybe they'll just give him a take sign. Here, Coach Todd White yelling at Schoolia at second base to add his lead. There's a strike from Gwynn, or Evans, I should say. So now the count is 3-1. So he takes a strike. And the pitch. There's a line drive, base hit into right field. Schooley got a bad jump, and he's only able to get to third base. He wanted to make sure that that ball got down before he headed to third. That allowed him to miss his chance to score. Runners at the corners with nobody out for Max Taylor. And Settles now extending his hitting streak to 9 games now. Taylor looking to snap out of a 1-for-12 slump. And that first pitch misses inside. Schooley reached on an error. He stands at third. Settles singled. He's at first. Nobody out, bottom of the first. Davis County down by a run. Throw to first, and Settles is back standing. Evans is a left-hander as he comes set. Kicks and deals. And there's a strike. He evens the count at 1-1. Austin Kane's in left field for Chariton. Jace Gwynn is in center, and Charlie Stratton is in right. Here comes the 1-1 pitch, and strike 2 as Taylor stares at a fastball on the outside half of the plate. Right-hander Taylor now with the count at 1-2. Here's the pitch, and that hit Taylor in the back of his leg. And that loads the bases. You did not want to see that happen if you were Evans, having a batter down 1-2 and then losing him to a hit batter. He'll have a chance to take care of that leg in the dugout as Grant Husted comes in to run for Taylor. That sets up Noah Sizemore, Davis County's leading RBI man. He has 11 coming into tonight's ball game. Bases loaded, nobody out. Prime spot here for Sizemore to also help his own cause on the mound. First pitch fastball is a strike. Evans in an early spot of trouble. Can Davis County make him pay? 0-1 pitch, well outside. Evans takes a semicircle walk around the mound, now back on top of the rubber. And the 1-1 pitch coming to Sizemore, high for ball 2. Kane Schooley's at third base for Chariton. Connor Shore is the shortstop. Gavin Byers is at second base. And Griffin Reichman's at first. Grady Smizer behind the plate. Sees that pitch fouled back to make the count 2-2. Sizemore at least trying to get the ball in play as the Sheridan infield is playing back. Oof, a tough pitch, but borderline high strike goes the way of Sizemore. It's called ball 3, and that count now is full. Big pitch here in the early going. Payoff pitch to Sizemore. Inside, ball 4. Sizemore walks. He gets an RBI, and the Mustangs have tied it at 1 as Schooley comes in to score. That was a bit of a, those last 2 pitches were very close to take, but Joe Pilcher has a notoriously tight strike zone, at least from my vantage point. Sven Skaggs comes in to run for Sizemore. Has a bit of a smile on his face. So now Dexter Scott. 3 for his last 11. Strike one. In last night's game, Scott was 1 for 2 with a double and a walk. And that pitch goes well inside. Scott had to lift up his right leg to avoid getting hit. 1 ball, 1 strike. Bases loaded, still nobody out. Bottom of the first. Davis County has tied the game at 1. Now look to take the lead. That's outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. Gwynn working from the windup. And the next pitch to Scott is a swing and a miss. Evans could really use a strikeout here. If you're a fan of Chariton, here comes the 2-2 pitch coming to Scott. That's in the dirt and another full count. Head coach Todd White saying, let's go, anything close. Meaning he wants to see Scott swing that bat and not try to walk if it's a good pitch. 3-2 pitch in the dirt, low, ball 4. 2 straight bases loaded walks. It is 2-0 Davis County. And time is called as head coach Brady Trineri wants to come out to talk to Evans. So the Mustangs have their first lead since Monday at the end of that game against Albia. And they led right when that winning run came in. So now with a 2-1 advantage, bases remain loaded with nobody out. And Smizer, probably with a few choice words for Keegan Evans, as now the batter is Hayden Bankson. Bankson's 2 for his last 11, but he did drive in Davis County's first run last night in Sigourney with an RBI single. And Bankson looks at that pitch outside for ball 1. That wasn't even close. That was in the left-hander's box. An error, a base hit, a hit by pitch, and then 2 straight bases loaded walks. Ball 2 upstairs. There's a common saying, when your enemy is making a mistake, don't stop him. High for ball 3. Bankson, I imagine, will keep that bat on his shoulder with the bases loaded, nobody out. 2 straight walks in front of him. 3-0 the count. Evans delivers, and that's a strike. That was a high strike called by Pilcher. Probably wants to see some action back there. He's like, come on, guys, swing the bat. 3-1 to count to Bankson. Strike 2. That pitch was much better, as that was right at the knees down the middle. But Bankson wouldn't pull the trigger. Now the count is 3-2. Another full count. Bankson swings and misses at ball 4. That was up high, but Bankson had his mind made up that he was going to swing at it. He is the first out, and that brings up Victor Milder. Victor's 0 for his last 12. He had a rough go at it last night. Strike 1 on the inside corner. Milder was 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And he swings and misses, and he's down 0-2. And when you're struggling like this, it seems like you always seem to be down 0-2 or 1-2. Bases loaded, 1 out. Davis County leads it 2-1. The pitch, that's popped up foul behind the plate and out of play. Evans winds and deals. And another foul back over the screen and out of play. Milder clearly in swing mode. Does Evans have enough control, however, to try to coax a swing at him with a ball out of the strike zone? That's high to make the count 1 ball and 2 strikes. This will be pitch number 35 for Evans here in the first inning. He's only gotten 1 out. And a 1-2. That's low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye by Milder. Milder batting left-handed, lefty-lefty matchup. A pop-up high and foul above the first base dugout. It remains 2-2. Husted's the runner at third. Sizemore is at, beg your pardon, Skaggs is at second, and Scott is the runner at first. Another 2-2 coming to Milder, outside ball 3. So for the 4th straight batter, the count is full. Evans payoff pitch. That's drilled out to right field, and that will hang up for Stratton. Tagging from third and coming in to score is Husted. That makes it 3-1. Good job by Milder, fighting back from an 0-2 count, running the count full, and then driving in the run with the sacrifice fly. 2 outs, runners at the corners, and Aiden Hale is at the plate. And the first pitch to Hale is low and away for ball 1. Hale's 1 for his last 10. That was a big 1, however. His last hit was on Monday, the game-tying RBI single against Albia, with 2 outs in the bottom of the 7th. That's one thing he'll tell his grandkids, I bet. Throw to first and back safely is Scott. Three to 1 Davis County here in the bottom of the first. 1-0 to count to Hale. Here's the pitch, and that's tomahawk foul, as that gets just out of the reach of Smizer, the catcher. That landed near Chariton's on-base circle. I beg your pardon, on-deck circle. Smizer puts his mask back on, now down in the squat. 1-1 to count to Hale. Runner goes from first. Pitch is taken for a strike, and Smizer just eats it. So Scott gets himself a stolen base. However, Hale is now in the hole 1-2. Pitch number 42 might end the first for Evans. Here comes the 1-2. A swing and a miss, and Hale strikes out. Davis County does score 3 runs on just 1 hit. No errors and 2 men left on. We are through 1. It is Davis County 3, Chariton 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. Refresh your skin and feel.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
A 25-minute first inning, but you don't mind if you're a fan of the Mustangs. It's 3-1 Davis County, strike one to Jace Gwynn, who already looks back at home plate umpire Joe Pilcher. He did not like that call. Gwynn, the only senior regular on this Chariton squad. There's a two-hopper to Schooley at third. Fires across the diamond, and Gwynn is retired for the first out. That brings up Grady Smizer. The junior's batting 143 this season. He's driven in 2. Sizemore looking for a shutdown inning. Sheridan scored 1 in the top of the first. Davis County answered with 3. Slider drops in on the outside corner for strike 1. Sizemore winds and delivers. That's high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun peeking in and out of the clouds here in Bloomfield as that pitch is chopped or lifted foul behind the stands, and that almost hit a couple of spectators from Chariton who made the trip here to Davis County. 1-2 to count to Smizer. Sizemore winds and delivers. And there's a ground ball deep in the hole at short. Scott stands up, throws a strike to first to retire Smizer. Nice play by Scott, and there are 2 outs. Scott had the range far to his right, collected, and that's the stereotypical catcher running, where you have a little bit more time than you think you do. So with 2 out and the base is empty, the batter is Griffin Reichman. Reichman, a freshman, swings and misses at the first pitch. 273 average for Reichman, a pair of doubles and 5 runs driven in. The 0-1, that's in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sizemore looking for a 1-2-3, top of the second. The pitch. And it won't be a 1-2-3 as there's a base hit into right center field for Reichman. Those types of at-bats are key because even if Dayton Wickett doesn't do anything with this at-bat, it rolls over the lineup. So at the very least, Sheridan will be bringing up the top of their lineup in the next inning. Dayton Wickett says, well, excuse me, sir, I'd like to do something about that. That's low and outside for ball 1. Wickett is a freshman batting .300 this season. A double and a run driven in. Reichman dives back to first on the throw by Sizemore. Reichman does not have a stolen base attempt this season, although he has a pretty sizable lead at first. He does not go, and that pitch is outside for ball 2. Chariton opened the scoring with an RBI double by Connor Shore. That lends well for the Chargers. There's a strike. Sheridan 3-0 this season when they score first. Wickett, a left-handed batter, versus the right-hander, Sizemore. Sizemore's 2-1. And there's a chopper to second. And it's fumbled by Humphrey, and Humphrey won't have a play. An error by Humphrey extends the inning. First error for Davis County. And that brings up Keegan Evans, who struck out swinging his first time up. He had a tough bottom of the first on the mound. Now looking to do something about it with the bat here in the top of the second. There's a pop-up. And that is, Taylor didn't see it at first, and the third baseman, Schooley, did see it. It was near the third base dugout, but Schooley couldn't make it all the way from his spot at third. And that merely is just strike one. Taylor had no idea where the ball was, and where the sun's situated, he was looking straight up into the sun as soon as he threw off his mask. Runners at first and second, 2 outs. Long pause by Sizemore. The 0-1. There's a grounder, another chance for Humphrey at second. This time he throws out Evans, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, an error, and 2 men left on. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Davis County 3, Chariton 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County 3, Chariton 1 is our score here in the bottom of the second. Mustangs looking to snap a 3-game losing streak and give the Chargers their second league loss, as the Sheridan is the 2-time defending South Central Conference champions. Hudson Humphrey will lead things off for the Mustangs. Humphrey was 1 for 2 in last night's loss to Sigourney, 1 for his last 6 overall. Ball 1 upstairs. Evans had to throw 42 pitches in inning number 1. There's strike 1 to Humphrey. Looking for a much more manageable second inning. Maybe try to get into the third, perhaps the fourth inning. There's a slow chopper to second. Byers charging, bare hands it, throws, and he gets Humphrey by a step and a half. Byers playing with fire as he let that ball roll to him instead of charging it, but he knew he had to barehand it and throw it because Humphrey was getting down the line. Back to the top of the order, and Peyton Schooley. Base is empty with 1 out. Schooley takes a strike. Schooley reached on an error by his cousin Kane Schooley over at third. He ended up coming around to score. And there's a strike on the inside corner, and Peyton Schooley kind of shakes his head, but the count is now 0-2. Evans delivers a swing and a miss at a pitch that was down low in the dirt, and Schooley is down on 3 pitches. Quickly 2 outs, and that brings up Josh Settles. He extended his hitting streak back in the first at-bat, now up to 8. He also scored in that 3-run first inning. Much different story here in the second. Bases loaded, bases empty with 2 outs and a strike. A delay call by Mr. Pilcher behind the plate. The 0-1. That bounces to the catcher, Smizer. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sun now bathing the field in its light. There's a high pop-up, and it is Shore settling under it and making the catch, and it is a 1-2-3 second inning. We'll head to the third. Davis County 3, Chariton 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the top of the third. 3-1, Davis County leads Chariton. Mustangs have lost their last 3. Chariton have won 2 in a row and 4 of their last 5. Kane, Shore, Byers due up for the Chargers. That's 2, 3, 4 in the lineup. Kane singled and scored. The only Chariton fire points to the first inning. Shore, Connor Shore, I should say, drove in the first Sheridan run with an RBI double. That was a line shot over the head of Milder, who hesitated at first, but he wasn't going to get back and catch that drive from the bat of Shore. Ball 1 upstairs. Slider drops in for a strike. That evens the count at 1-1. Elsewhere in South Central Conference action, all single games this evening. That's outside to make it 2-1. Knoxville is at Albia. Clark is in Cardinal, as Clark goes to ride the momentum after sweeping Davis County in a doubleheader on Wednesday. That's high to make it 3-1. Centerville is in Eddyville taking on EBF. Well, Sheridan's in first place in the conference, and that pitch is high for ball 4 to Shore, and he walks. Chariton, the only team in the South Central Conference with just 1 loss. Cardinal and Centerville are behind Chariton with 2 in the loss column. Gavin Byers struck out swinging his first time up. Throw to first and back safely is Shore. Sizemore pitching from the stretch. Runner goes, pitches high for a ball, and the throw to second is in time. He got him. That was a high pitch for ball 1, so Taylor had a great pitch to throw out Shore, so he nails him at second base. That is the second out of the inning. One ball and no strikes to count to Byers. That pitch is fouled back. That evens the count at 1-1. Sizemore shakes his head, now nods. Delivers. Slider outside. Rylan Johnson's in left field for Davis County with Victor Milder in center. Josh Settles is the right fielder as Byers calls time, and he cures the right-hander's box. Next pitch is upstairs to make it 3-1. Peyton Schooley's at third base with Dexter Scott at short. Hudson Humphreys at second base, and Hayden Bankson is in a familiar spot at first. Now the 3-1. There's a line drive base hit in the center field. Byers gets his first hit of the ball game, and he keeps the inning alive. As now Charlie Stratton is up. Charlie grounded out to second his first time up. Davis County 3, Chariton 1. Chariton has a runner at first with 2 outs. Runner faked going. That pitch is outside for ball 1. So a bluff by Byers at first. Stratton batting left-handed. And a 1-0 pitch taken upstairs to make it 2-0. Sizemore comes set. Delivers. Outside 3-0. Pretty significant wind here in Bloomfield. 14-mile-an-hour wind. I'd say it's blowing out towards right center at the moment. And the 3-0 pitch is taken out wide and outside. 4-pitch walk to Stratton. That puts runners at first and second for Jace Gwynn. Gwynn looking to do something with the bat. He did something special on the mound back on Wednesday against EBF. Slider, strike 1. Gwynn pitched a complete game 4-hit shutout in the opening game of that doubleheader against EBF that Sheridan won 1-0. The 0-1. A high fly ball out to left field, and Johnson reaches out, makes the catch, and the inning is over. No runs, a hit, a pair of walks, and 2 men left on. We'll head to the bottom of the third. It's still Davis County 3, Chariton 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. Are you wanting a fence built but not sure who to call? Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield has lots of experience and can provide references from many happy customers. He can do everything from barbed wire, woven, continuous, and custom welding. Call Skylar at Hopkins Fencing in Bloomfield for a free estimate. You can find his number on Facebook or call 641-208-6310. That's 641-208-6310. Check out the Hopkins Fencing Facebook page for lots of pictures of the quality fencing jobs that he has done. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Sun shining on this early Wednesday evening. It is a 3-1 Davis County lead. Oh, it is Friday. You're right. I'm stuck in the middle of the week, trying to take away your weekend. Apologize for that, folks. 3-1 is our score as Max Taylor strides to the plate. Keegan Evans, after throwing 42 pitches in the first inning, had a 1-2-3 9-pitch second inning. Evans had his issues in that first inning. A pair of walks with the bases loaded. He also hit a batter, which happened to be Taylor, who swings and misses at the first pitch. The 0-1 that's fouled off at the plate. It's quickly no balls and 2 strikes. Taylor wagging his bat from the right-hander's box. 0-2 pitch is fouled off at the plate. Another 0-2 coming from Evans. There's a slow roller to short. Charging it is short, throws across the diamond, and Taylor is retired to open the bottom of the third. That brings up Noah Sizemore, now with the team leading 12 RBI, thanks to drawing a bases-loaded walk in the bottom of the first. He swings to the first pitch here, and a little pop-up to first that is caught by Reichman. 2 outs, nobody on for Dexter Scott, who also drew a bases-loaded walk back in the first inning. Evans, however, has now retired 8 in a row. As Scott, I don't know if he expected Sizemore to be retired so quickly on just 1 pitch, as he is finally now ready to bat with the bases empty and 2 outs. He swings at the first pitch, and there's a little bloop out to short left field, but nice play by Shore, the shortstop, tracking it and making the catch. And the inning is over. So again, Davis County goes down quietly. We'll head to the 4th inning. Davis County 3, Chariton 1 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go, R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited-time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Davis County with a 3-1 advantage. Here in top of the 4th inning, all of our runs have been scored in the first. An RBI double by Connor Shore to open the scoring for Chariton. Davis County answered with bases loaded walks for Noah Sizemore and Dexter Scott, and then Victor Milder drove in a run with the sacrifice fly. Bottom of the 3rd, the order for the Chargers, starting with Grady Smizer. He grounded out to short his first time up on a nice play by Dexter Scott. He had to go deep in the hole to his right, but straightened up and made a strong throw to Bankson to retire Smizer his first time up. Sizemore right at 50 pitches as we get started here in inning number 4. And that pitch is a strike at the belt. Sizemore delivers. Strike 2 on the outside corner. Sizemore has not struck out a batter since the first inning. He had a pair of punch-outs in that frame. And the 0-2. Slider is popped high in the air, out to shallow left center field. That's going to drop for a base hit. In the Bermuda Triangle, in between Johnson, the left fielder, Milder, the center fielder, and Scott, the shortstop. So an 0-2, loop single by Smizer. And looks like we'll have a courtesy runner for Grady come in. That's Kason Harden as he takes over at first for Smizer. Griffin Reichman is the batter. And he drills one out to deep left field. Going back is Johnson. He's not going to catch that one. Over his head into the wall. And stopping at third is Harden. It is a double for Reichman, who is now 2 for 2. And Sheridan has the tying runs on base at second and third with nobody out. Dayton Wickett now bats. He reached on an error his first time up. And he pops that up high and foul behind us in the press box on the third base side. Sheridan now has 6 hits as we play here in the fourth. That's high for ball 1. Sheridan has out-hit Davis County 6-1. And the 1-1 pitch is high and outside. Sizemore looking to work his way out of trouble as that slider is nubbed and dropping in left field. Coming in to score is Harden. Stopping at third is Reichman. An RBI single by Wickett, so 3 straight hits for Sheraton, and it's now a 3-2 ball game. Timeout called as head coach Todd White wants to go out and talk to Sizemore. Timeouts are always strategic. You want to see if you need to go out there, but in case this is a good one, Sheridan 3 hits in a row, looking to break up their rhythm. Speaking of 3, this will be the 3rd time through the Sheridan lineup as well, as Keegan Evans, the leadoff hitter, will be at the plate at the end of this conference at the mound by head coach Todd White. Meeting is over as Sizemore looks to stem the tide as Sheraton has a run in. They trail by 1 here in the top of the 4th. Keegan Evans is 0 for 2. The runner goes, and the pitch is chopped to first. Bankson steps on the bag. The run comes in to score from third, and we are tied at 3. So an RBI single or an RBI ground out by Evans has made this a 3-3 ball game. Wickett is at second with the go-ahead run. That brings up Austin Kane, 1 for 2 with a single, a run scored, and a ground out. Sizemore's first pitch is high for ball 1. Sizemore delivers the 1-0. That's in the dirt. Good block by Taylor, and Wickett thought about taking third, but then slammed on the brakes and goes back to second. Sheridan has won the last 9 against Davis County in this overall series. Davis County's last win was back in 2022. The 2-0, 3 balls and no strikes. Nothing's more frustrated when that baseball doesn't do what you want it to do. Sizemore currently fighting it right now. Here comes the 3-0 pitch. Strike right down Broadway to make it 3 balls and a strike. Now the 3-1 pitch. There's drilled out to the left field. That's a base hit. And it gets past Johnson, who misplayed it in left field. Coming around to score is Wickett. Stopping at second is Kane. And Chariton has taken the lead. It's 4-3. A single by Kane. And then an error by Johnson in left field allowed Wickett to score. Timeout called by Todd White, and that will do it for Sizemore. He could not get out of the 4th inning, and we will see a new Mustang pitcher come into the ball game. Sheridan now leads it 4-3, and they have a runner at second with still just 1 out. Back to tell you about the new Mustang pitcher after this on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the ball game is Josh Settles. It's kind of a reversal of what we saw on Monday against Albia. Settles started that game against Blue Demons and gave way to Noah Sizemore, who got the win in relief. Now Settles is pitching in relief of Sizemore here on Friday. Defensive changes for the Mustangs. Sizemore now is at third base. Schooley goes to second, and Hudson Humphrey is now in right field. The batter is Connor Shore, an RBI double and a walk in his 2 plate appearances. Settles left-hander against the right-hander Shore. First pitch is swung on and fouled at the plate. Settles in that game Monday against Albia pitched 5 innings, allowed just 1 run on 4 hits. He walked 2 and struck out 2. The 0-1. That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Settles through 79 pitches in that ball game. Sheridan 3 runs in here in the 4th inning. Now lead at 4-3 over Davis County. And a 1-1 pitch, a changeup that's lined into left field for a base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Kane, and the throw comes into Sizemore at third. An RBI single by Shore. It is now 5-3 Chariton. So that run closes the book on Sizemore. He pitched 3 1/3 innings, allowed 5 runs, 4 of them earned on 8 hits. He walked 2 and struck out 2. It'll be up to the Mustangs to rally to keep Sizemore off the hook and prevent him from suffering his first loss on the mound this season. A high pop-up off the bat of Byers. Scott at short, drifting back, and that goes over his head, and the runner is safe at second. The wind played tricks on Scott. He thought he had it, but he did not. E6 on the play. Third error against the Mustangs this evening, second in this inning. Charlie Stratton looking for his first hit of the day. He is 0 for 1 with a ground out and a walk. First pitch is outside for ball 1. Chariton rallying from a 3-1 deficit, now lead at 5-3 here in the top of the 4th. Runners at first and second with 1 out. The pitch. There's a strike on the outside corner. Lefty versus lefty matchup as Settles comes set at the belt. He delivers. Low and outside, 2-1. Stratton is the 8th man to bat in this inning. Waiting on deck is Jace Gwynn. Two balls and 1 strike, the count to Stratton. Next pitch by Settles, a changeup misses outside, and it's 3-1. Shore's runner at second. Byers leads off from first. Ball 4 outside, loads the bases. Now a chance for Sheridan to really put some distance between themselves and Davis County here in the 4th. Gwynn is 0 for 2. A ground out on the flyout. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch, low and inside. Settles allowed an RBI single. Batter reached on an error on a high pop-up that wasn't caught. And then a walk. The 1-0. Change-up, drops in for a strike. Gwynn looking for a big hit for the Chargers. He fouls that pitch back to make it 1-2. Settles looking for a strikeout here with the bases loaded. 1-2 to count to Gwynn. Here's the pitch. And he got a piece of it and fouled it back to the screen. Chariton looking to continue their winning ways against Davis County. They've won the last 9. They now have a 5-3 lead here in the 4th, looking for more. Another 1-2 coming to Gwynn. Got him swinging. So Gwynn strikes out for the 2nd out here in the 4th. And Grady Smizer bats for the 2nd time in this inning. He reached on a bloop single to lead off the 4th. Base is full of Chargers. Settle's not working from the windup. High pop-up. And it is Schooley reaching up and making the catch. And the second baseman made that catch in short right center field to end the inning. But 4 runs come in for Chariton, and they have taken a 5-3 lead over Davis County as we head to the bottom of the 4th on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton out in front of Davis County 5-3. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Chariton looking to give Davis County their 4th straight loss. Keegan Evans getting ready to start his 4th inning of work, and talk about night and day. He was wild in the first inning, had a hit batter, a pair of bases loaded walks, threw 42 pitches in that first inning, but since then, a 1-2-3 9-pitch second inning and a 1-2-3 6-pitch third inning. So his pitch count, which you thought would be bloated at this point, stands at 57. Hayden Bankson will lead things off for the Mustangs. He struck out swinging his first time up. He worked the count full to Evans with the bases loaded, nobody out, but then chased a high pitch that would have been ball 4 for strike 3. There's a strike. Ooh. Curious call there on Bankson. That pitch looked like it was outside, but the count now is 0-1. Bankson swings and misses and is quickly 0-2. Evans has 3 strikeouts so far. That's in the dirt. The 1-2 to Bankson. High. 2-2. Evans almost hits Bankson as he skips out of the way. From 0-2 to 3-2, leading off the bottom of the 4th, Davis County trailing 5-3. Bankson looking to reach base and start a rally for the Mustangs here in the 4th. The payoff pitch coming, and Bankson swings and misses. He is the 4th strikeout victim of Evans. Now with the base is empty and 1 out, the batter is Victor Milder. Sacrifice fly, which drove in a run back in the first inning. Milder takes high and away for ball 1. Evans has now retired 10 in a row after allowing a pair of bases loaded walks. That's in the dirt for ball 2. Wonder what animal was up here in the press box. Apparently it's a toad. That's Maybe trying to spur the Mustangs to rally. There's strike one at the belt to Milder. Milder's RBI back in the first inning was his third of the season. That's high for ball 3. One thing that Evans did a lot in the first inning is he had a lot of long counts. There's ball 4 to Milder. And then pitch in the dirt. So that brings up Aiden Hale. I'd probably say out of all the families that have come here this year, his family usually is here first. Although I did not see them when I got to the ballpark, or even when I was walking around finding lineouts before the game started. There's a high fly ball out to left field. It's going to carry out to Kane, who makes the catch as his hat flies off. That makes it 2 outs. Hudson Humphrey grounded out to second his first time up. He now bats with Milder standing at first base with 2 outs. Here in the bottom of the 4th, Davis County trailing 5-3. Evans delivers, and that's wide of the plate for ball 1. Milder does not go, and there's a shallow fly ball, and it's caught by the shortstop, Shore, in left center field, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and 1 man left on. We are through 4. It is Chariton 5, Davis County 3 on Yatama Radio Sports Network.
This is Tim with Slayton Polaris. I'm sure you would agree with me that while we enjoy watching our kids grow up on the farm, we also wish they could stay little for as long as possible. 1 minute they are small enough to play in a tractor tire, and the next thing you know, they are bigger than you. With all of life's changes, you can take comfort in knowing that Slayton Polaris will try their best to keep things the same. We always offer the best machines at the best possible prices and strive to treat everyone the way we would want to be treated. This has always been our policy since we opened our doors. We look forward to meeting you at Slayton Polaris, 8 miles south and west of Pulaski.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Chariton with a 5-3 lead over Davis County as we play in the top of the 5th. Josh Settles, who came into the game in relief of Noah Sizemore, will start his first full inning on the mound. 8-9-1 due up for Chariton, starting with Griffin Reichman. Reichman doubled and later scored back in the 4th inning. It's been the turning point of this game thus far. A 4-run 4th inning turned a 3-1 deficit into a 5-3 lead for Chariton. And a wave and a miss on the changeup by Settles for strike 1. Next pitch to Reichman is a slider. That's strike 2. Reichman slumping his shoulders, visibly not liking that pitch, or that call, I should say. 0-2 to count. Settles looking for his second strikeout in this outing. That's in the dirt. Chariton looking to hang on to the top spot of the South Central Conference. 4-1 coming into the ball game tonight. There's a foul tip into the glove of Taylor. Reichman strikes out for the first out of the fifth. After Chariton, Cardinal and Centerville are tied for second at 5-2. Knoxville is in fourth place. They have 2 in the loss column. They're 3-2. Then behind them is Davis County and Clark at 3-4. There's a swing and a miss by Wickett. EBF is at 2-5, and Albia is bringing up the rear at 1-6 in the conference standings. ND01 coming to Wickett. A changeup that misses low and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Wickett with an RBI single his last time up. He later scored in that 4-run fourth inning. A swing and a miss at a slider. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Settles, winds, delivers. Got him swinging at a pitch in the dirt, and Taylor will have to throw to first, which he does to retire Wickett, and there are 2 outs. Keegan Evans will look to prevent Sheridan from going down in order for the first time this evening. Swings and misses at a slider for strike 1. He's 0 for 3. He does have an RBI ground out, which he collected back in the 4th inning. The 0-1. High pop-up, foul to the third base side, out of play. No balls, 2 strikes. Settles. A strike away from a shutdown 5th inning. As Davis County has the top of the order due up in the bottom of the 5th. There's a line drive out to Milder in center and over his head and then rolling towards the wall. Evans rounding third. He's going to try for a third, and it is a 2-out triple for Evans. So Evans lines a single over, lines a triple over the head of Milder in center. With wind blowing out the way it is, your first step has to be back. Milder came in first and too little too late as that ball rocketed over his head. And now Kane almost got hit by a pitch as he spun out of the way. Somehow he escaped harm. Kane has a pair of hits and a pair of runs scored in 3 at-bats. The 1-0. That's outside. 2 balls and no strikes. 5-3 Chariton, top of the 5th. Settles looking to pitch around a 2-out triple. There's a strike, and that ball popped out of the glove of Taylor and skidded towards the third base dugout, but no attempt to advance by Evans. Oh, so that was a ball. 3-0 is the count. Beg your pardon. And Kane takes a pitch downstairs. I think the count was 2-1, so now it's 3-1. So now the 3-1 pitch from Settles. Chopped foul at the plate to run the count full. Settles a strike away from putting an end to the Sheridan 5th. Trying to keep the deficit at 2 runs. Big payoff pitch coming to Kane with already a pair of hits tonight. A high chopper to the middle of the diamond, and it finds center field. A base hit for Kane. His 3rd hit of the ball game, bringing in Evans and making it 6-3 Chariton. A 2-out rally by the Chargers adds to their lead. And now Connor Shore will look to add to his 2-hit night. 2 for 2, and also a walk. Ball 1 upstairs. Shore has a pair of RBI as well. Drove in the first run of the game with an RBI double in the first, and then an RBI single, part of that 4-run 4th inning. That pitch is upstairs for ball 2. Chariton continues to swing the bats. As the next pitch is a changeup that's fouled back. Now up to 11 hits in the ball game. Davis County on the other side, 1 hit. Throw to first, and back standing is Shore. Beg your pardon, that's Kane. That's at first base. Shore is at the plate. 2-1 to count to Shore. And there's a chopper to Sizemore. He juggles, spins, and no throw for Sizemore. It was a chopper to the left of the mound. Sizemore, the third baseman, tried to charge it but couldn't catch it cleanly. E5 on the play, and the inning stays alive for Gavin Byers. Too many miscues by the Mustangs this evening. That's their 4th error of the ball game. Team as sound as Chariton, actually any team, you can't give them extra chances, and that's what the Mustangs have done here this evening. There's a line drive into right center field for a base hit. Coming in to score is Kane. Rounding second and going to third is Shore. An RBI single by Byers, and is now 7-3 Chariton. That moves the line to Charlie Stratton. All these runs that are coming in now are unearned. And there's a base hit into left. Shore scores. Stopping at second is Byers. 8-3 Chariton on the base hit and an RBI by Stratton. And Chariton doing what any good team does, and that is make your opponent pay for all the miscues and mistakes. Timeout call by head coach Todd White. Chariton has opened up an 8-3 lead here in the 5th. Coach's job, not the easiest, to say the least. Part psychologist, part motivational speaker, part teacher, part groundskeeper, especially if you're a head coach. Probably throw psychiatrist in there as well. What type of message would you give the guys down 8-3 and staring down the barrel of their 4th straight loss unless they can rally here in the middle to late innings? Jace Gwynn is 0 for 3. He's the only player who's not joined in on the hit parade for Chariton. Every other regular in the starting 9 has a hit, except for Gwynn. Runners at first and second with 2 outs. Ball one outside. Settle steers in at Taylor. Now comes set. And the 1-0 delivery is swung on and missed. Give Chariton credit for the 12 hits, but I still look at those 4 errors committed by Davis County, and they have not done themselves any favors so far in this ball game. 1-1 to pit, 1-1 the count, and there's a swing and a miss by Gwynn. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Search far and wide for my greatest enemy, yet all I had to do was look in the mirror. Settle's looking to put an end to the top of the 5th. With the count 1-2 to Gwynn. He checked his swing, and that ball dribbles foul down the third base line. So we'll do it again at 1-2. Byers is the runner at second. Stratton will take his lead from first base. Gwynn struck out against Settles the first time he faced him back in the 4th inning. Here in the 5th, they're already facing each other for the 2nd time. And there's a swing and a miss at a slider, and the inning is over. But more damage done by Chariton as they score 3 runs on 4 hits, 2 errors in the inning, and 2 men left on. As we head to the bottom of the 5th, it is now Chariton 8, Davis County 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Allison Engel with First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield. As another growing season gets underway, First Iowa State Bank is here to help area farmers tackle their 2026 ag needs with local decisions, personal service, and financing built around your operation. Whether you're planning for crop inputs, equipment, livestock, land, or operating expenses, our experienced ag lending team understands agriculture because we live it every day right here in Southeast Iowa. Stop in and talk with our ag lending team at First Iowa State Bank of Bloomfield.
At Family First Chiropractic, it is our goal to get you and your family as healthy as possible and keep you healthy for the rest of your life. We deliver an elevated level of care for the entire family. We approach healthcare from a holistic view, incorporating multiple chiropractic techniques and physical therapy to ensure that our patients achieve the best results as fast as possible. We believe you deserve the best. A little preventative care now will eliminate pain management in later years. We want our kids to grow and live an active, healthy lifestyle. Get your family checked at Family First Chiropractic.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Keegan Evans had his 10-men retired in a row streak come to an end in the 4th inning, but he kept Davis County off the board, and Sheridan added on in the top of the 5th. They now lead it 8-3 over the Mustangs. Top of the order tried to do something about this deficit, starting with Peyton Schooley. He is 0 for 2. He reached on an error in the 1st, struck out in the 2nd. He struck out on 3 pitches back in the 2nd inning. That's low for ball 1, and oof. Smizer, the catcher, missed the ball and looked like that got him. Somewhere on his leg, it looks like. Home plate umpire Joe Pilcher is checking on him. Smizer looks like he's okay as he gets back down into a squat. The 1-0. High pop-up, middle of the diamond. And Evans, the pitcher, puts it away for the first out. Josh Settles is the batter. 1 for 2 with a single and a run scored. He pops it up on the first pitch. Up the silo, and again it is Evans the pitcher that makes the catch behind the mound. And there are quickly 2 outs. 2 straight pop-ups to the pitcher. And with the bases empty and 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th, the batter is Max Taylor. He was hit by a pitch. He's also grounded out. Ball 1 upstairs. If you told me in the first inning that Evans would pitch into the 5th inning, I would say no way, especially after a 42-pitch first inning. Ball 2 low. But give Evans credit. He's really settled in. As Taylor fouls that pitch back to the screen to make it 2-1. And not a lot of traffic on the base paths since the first inning. Davis County's seen just 1 runner reach base. A walk by Milder back in the 4th. But no base runners in the 2nd, 3rd, and here in the 5th inning. Although the count now is 3-1 to Taylor. Evans deals. That's low for ball 4. So 2-out base runner for Davis County. Taylor reaches base for the 2nd time. Grant Husted comes in to run for Taylor. Noah Sizemore at the plate. A bases loaded walk for an RBI and a pop out. There's a slow roller foul, but that, actually no, I thought that got a piece of, yeah. Joe Pilcher says foul ball. Looked like that got a piece of Sizemore as it rolled out to the pitcher Evans, and Tyrell Welsh, the field umpire, confirmed it to Pilcher, so it's just strike 1 to Sizemore. Sizemore worked the count full, then got a walk in the 1st inning to bring in a run. Swung at the first pitch he saw in the 3rd inning and popped out. Swung at the first pitch there, and fortunately it was a foul ball. He swings there and fouls it off, and the count is 0-2. Settles is the runner at first. Beg your pardon. Husted is the runner at first. The pitch to Sizemore inside. 1-2. Evans comes set, and the left-hander delivers. And swing and a miss on a changeup. Sizemore strikes out, and the inning is over. No runs, no hits, a walk, and a man left. We're through 5. It is Chariton 8, Davis County 3 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
Top of the sixth of this South Central Conference matchup, and it's the two-time defending South Central Conference champion Chariton Chargers leading Davis County 8-3. They've banged out 12 hits in this ball game. Check that, 13 hits. Grady Smizer is 1 for 3. He will start things off for Chariton here in the top of the sixth. Josh Settles delivers strike one. And the 0-1 by Settles is a changeup that's bounced to third, and Sizemore went down on a knee, could not get it on the short hop. It scoots past him down the left field line. An error on Sizemore, and the leadoff man is on once again for Chariton. That brings up Griffin Reichman. He has a pair of hits. Strike one to Reichman. Reichman lifts that high in the air out to right. Humphrey went back, now comes in to make the catch for the first out. The batter is Dayton Wickett. Wickett is 1 for 3. He had an RBI single back in the fourth. He's also struck out and reached on an error. Ball went outside, and that ball was dropped by Taylor to throw to second, not in time. So pass ball on Taylor. Puts a runner in scoring position for Wickett. And a 1-0 pitch, grounded towards Bankson at first. He will win the race to the bag for the second out. Keegan Evans will bat for the 5th time this evening. He got his first hit back in the 5th inning. That started a 3-run, 2-out rally as his triple got things started for Chariton with 2 outs in the 5th. That bounces to the plate for ball 1. Runner at third with 2 outs. And a 1-0 pitch is cut on and missed. 1 ball, 1 strike to Evans. Lefty versus lefty matchup. Next pitch to Evans is a changeup that floats in for a strike. 1-2 to Evans. Settles looking to stem the tide and put up a 0 outside. 2-2. Chariton has a run in the first, 4 in the fourth, and 3 more in the fifth. They lead 8-3 over Davis County, who's not got anything going since the first inning where they scored their 3 runs. The 2-2. Change up, bounces to the plate. Good block by Taylor. And we will see a payoff pitch from Settles shortly. Settles looking to put an end to the bottom, make that the top of the 6th, and there's a high chopper that stays fair, and Bankson steps on the bag. Home plate umpire said it was a fair ball. The assistant coach says no, it's a foul ball, and he did not like that call, but it is the end of the inning on the first base unassisted ground out to Evans. We'll go to the 6th inning. Bottom of the 6th, I should say. 8-3 Chariton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Janet's doing it, so's Fred, same with Omar, and Tim's been at it since February of last year. And guess what? They're all saving by doing so. That's because they're all using Drive Safe and Save from State Farm and saving 10% just by signing up, and then getting a 30% discount down the road. How about you? You ready to get at it and save? To start driving safe and saving in Iowa and Missouri, call me, Wes Ashelman, your Albia State Farm agent today. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Discounts may vary. Not available in California, Massachusetts, or Rhode Island.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
We're in the bottom of the 6th. Davis County running out of outs, and they trail Chariton 8-3. 5, 6, 7 due up for the Mustangs. Dexter Scott, Hayden Bankson, Victor Milder. Going against Keegan Evans, who has been a new pitcher since the first inning. Ball went inside. Scott drew a bases loaded walk for an RBI back in the first inning. And then he popped out to the shortstop. Outside ball 2. Name of the game this late? Just get on base. Whether you hit, whether you get a walk, whether you get hit, catcher's interference, whatever. That's a strike outside. Scott was bending over the plate, looking at that pitch the entire way, but called strike 1 by Joe Pilcher, the home plate umpire. The 2-1. Foul back to make it 2-2. Wind still whipping strongly, this time out towards left field. It's been at a strong 14 miles an hour for the ball game. And a 2-2 pitch is well upstairs to make it 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch number 89 coming from Keegan Evans. Fouled back by Scott. He just got a piece. Scott looked like he was fooled by that pitch, but will stay alive to see at least one more. Evans nods, whines, and deals. Another pop-up foul out of play behind the plate. Scott. We'll see another payoff pitch, and he swings and misses, and Evans wins the battle. And Scott is the first out. Hayden Bankson knows the feeling. He's been a strikeout victim twice here in this ball game against Evans. He swings and fouls that pitch off. That pitch is up and away for ball one. And now the 1-1. Swing and a miss by Bankson. Evans has struck out 6. That's low. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pilcher takes off his mask, now puts it back on behind the plate. Smizer down to one knee as the catcher for Chariton, awaiting the 2-2 pitch from Evans. That scoots past Smizer to the backstop on the low pitch. Another full count, this time to Bankson. Bankson struck out on a full count back in the first. This time it's a soft liner that finds some grass in shallow center field, and that's a base hit for Hayden Bankson. Victor Milder. Somebody has to pick up the bat behind Victor. Victor finally tends to it. He doesn't have an official at bat in this ball game. A sacrifice fly and an RBI in the first, and then a walk back in the fourth. Bankson's hit was Davis County's first since the first inning. And there's a roller down the left field line. Evans pounces on it, throws the first. Nice play as he throws out Milder for the second out. Bankson takes second on the play. Evans didn't panic, just scrambled to retrieve the ball and then threw a strike to the first baseman Reichman. Aiden Hale will look to keep this inning alive with a runner at second and 2 outs. First pitch by Evans misses the outside corner for ball 1. Davis County trails 8-3, down to their final 4 outs of the evening. Any 0-1 pitch, make that the 1-0 pitch, is taken outside to make it 2-0. Light week for the Mustangs, which is kind of atypical of June, but we'll just see them in action on 2 nights next week. That's outside for ball 3. They'll be in Eddyville to take on EBF in a doubleheader on Monday. That'll be a rematch of the opening round of districts that Davis County won. And then they'll finish the week in Cardinal on Thursday for 1 game, as they will play the rubber matchup, ball 4 to Hale. That's 1-0-2 on the pitch count to Evans. Brady Trineri, head coach of Chariton, trots out to the mound, and that might spell the end for Keegan Evans. Tip your hat to Evans, however. After a 42-pitch first inning, he's held Davis County well in check. Sven Skaggs comes in to run for Hale, by the way, as a pinch runner. Smizer not taking the ball from Evans as of yet, so perhaps this does not spell the end for Evans. And it does not. Evans is staying in. Smizer was checking with the Davis County dugout to see how many pitches they had for Evans. I have him at 102. 2 on and 2 out for Hudson Humphrey as he looks to drive in a run and just roll it over to the top of the line. This is a big at-bat for Humphrey. If he can get on base, then that brings up the top of the order with runners on base. Humphrey's 0 for 2, a ground out and a pop out. First pitch is upstairs, ball 1. Not many opportunities with runners on base for the Mustangs, especially in scoring position. Outside, ball 2. This is the first runner in scoring position opportunity that the Mustangs have had since the first inning. And here we are situated in inning number 6. Davis County down by 5. The 2-0. Humphrey pops up, short right field. That might be trouble. That's dropping. 4-base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Banks in, and he is in there. He didn't slide, but he got in ahead of the tag by Smizer. So an RBI single by Hudson Humphrey makes it 8-4. Skaggs made it all the way to third on that hit by Humphrey. And that brings up Peyton Schooley. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. You imagine Schooley can't be held down for long. Ball 1 outside. A hit here will make things very interesting. The 1-0 from Evans. A swing and a miss by Schooley. Humphrey takes his lead from first. Reichman is holding him on, so there's a big hole in the left side of the infield. That bounces to the plate, ball 2. Hudson has to be careful, however, not to take too big of a secondary lead. He's scrambling back after each pitch. That's low for ball 3. Walks that were an issue for Evans in the first inning. He's given away 5 bases on balls here today. The 3-1 to Schooley with runners at the corners and 2 outs. Inside, ball 4, and that just might do it for Evans. Yep. Here comes head coach Brady Trineri, and he will take the ball from Evans, and that will end his evening. The bases are loaded for Davis County with 2 outs. We will see a new pitcher come into the ball game. Davis County trails at 8-4. Big at bat coming up next on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
When it comes to athletic performance, Danco in Centerville is the local go-to. They're your athletic performance specialist, helping school teams, athletic directors, coaches, parents, and athletes with top-quality gear for sports and active lifestyles. Danco also makes team fundraising simple, handling the design, orders, shipping, and everything in between, so your organization can raise money without the headache. Like and follow Danco on Facebook and visit them on the Centerville Square.
Danco. Work hard, play proud.
Pierce Fence Company is Southeast Iowa's premier local fence company. With over 70 years of experience, their dedication to quality craftsmanship and customer service is in a class of its own.
Hi, I'm Jared at Pierce Fence Company. We've been building quality fences for decades, and we value helping others. It's important to us to serve our community and make a positive change. We specialize in residential, commercial, and industrial fence installs. Give us a call or check us out online to find out why we were built to make a difference.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
New pitcher in the game is Gavin Byers for Chariton. Byers is a sophomore. This is only his second appearance on the mound. He's thrown 2 innings. Due to the small sample size, ERA of 10.50, but that doesn't really tell the story. Keegan Evans, what a up and down star on the mound he had there. As of now, he pitched 5 2/3 innings, gave up 1 run, which was unearned, or I'm sorry, 3 runs, 2 of which were earned on 2 hits. He walked 6 batters and struck out 5. At one point he retired 10 in a row, but the walks really did him in, especially here, well, first and now with the 6th inning. He's walked a pair, and all of a sudden Davis County, once trailing 8-3, now down 8-4. The tying run is at the plate in the form of Josh Settles. He is 1 of 3 at the plate. That pitch bounces to the catcher Smizer for ball 1. Base is full of Mustangs. Skaggs is at third. Humphrey is at second. Schooley is at first. The 1-0. Outside. Byers kind of had both hands out to say, okay, where was that? Where did that miss? 2-0 to count the Settles. Nowhere to put him. Byers winds and delivers. That almost hit Settles. It did hit him. Hit him in the feet. He tried to scoot out of the way, but it got him in the foot. An RBI hit by pitch. So he gets an RBI the hard way. Skaggs comes in the score to make it 8-5. And the line moves to Max Taylor. Go ahead run. Now at the plate. Tying run is on base. Bases loaded, 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th. And that ball gets past Smizer on the wild pitch. Coming in to score is Humphrey. It is now 8-6. Things are getting very interesting here in the bottom of inning number 6. Timeout called, and Brady Trineri comes out. Some urgency to his trot. And he wants the ball from Gavin Byers. So Byers will just face 2 pitchers, 2 batters, and that's it. So we will have a new pitcher coming to the ball game. Looks like Austin Kane is coming in to pitch for Chariton, but we'll confirm that when we come back. Davis County trying to rally, now down 8-6. Runners at second and third with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 6th on the Atomo Radio Sports Network.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Atomo Radio Group Sports Network.
pitcher in the game is Austin Kane. Chariton moves around the furniture with the new pitcher on the mound. Kane came in from left field to now pitch. He's a left-hander. Byers, who was on the mound for just 2 batters, he's now at third base. Kane Schooley is at second. Jace Gwynn is the new center fielder, and Keegan Evans is in left. After 4 pitches from Gavin Byers, head coach Brady Chineri says, nope, going to bring a new arm in here, and it is Austin Kane. This is his, the count is 1-0 as well to Max Taylor. This is Kane's 3rd appearance on the mound. He has 7 strikeouts. Opponents are batting just .071 off him. That's a strike at the hollow of the knees to Taylor to even the count at 1-1. 8-6, Chariton leads Davis County. Tying runs on base for the Mustangs, however, with 2 outs. That's outside, ball 2. Good speed on the bases. Schooley is at third with Settles at second. 2-1 coming to Taylor. And it's popped up on the infield, and it's the shortstop Shore making the catch behind the second base bag to end the inning. Mustangs settle for 3 runs on 3 hits. No errors and 2 men left on. We'll head to the final inning of regulation anyway. It's 8-6 Chariton on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Hi, I'm Cody Crane with Crane Concrete Ready Mix. If you're tired of not mattering to the big corporate companies, then call us. When you work with us, you won't be on a waiting list. We can get you concrete when you need it. We are a family-owned business, offer competitive prices, and are easy to work with. We deliver to Davis, Wapello, Van Buren, and Jefferson counties. Work with a company that will take care of you. Call me, Cody Crane, at 641-919-1350.
Hi, this is Abby at Hoskin Elevator. The Barnhart family and our employees would like to thank our customers and invite you to stop in or give us a call anytime with your farming or livestock needs. We carry a full line of ADM feed and mineral and offer commodity mixes and custom rations. Along with an ADM nutritionist, let us help you with all of your livestock goals. Hoskin Elevator is proud to work with Stein soybeans and local Davis seed to help you with your planting and cover crop needs. We offer on-farm pickup of your corn or soybeans and rock delivery. Once again, from Hoskin Elevator, thank you and go Mustangs.
Go Mustangs!
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
If you like runs, this game's for you. 8-6 is our score. Chariton leading Davis County as we head into the 7th inning. Chariton scored first to make it 1-0 in the top of the first. Davis County answered with 3 in the bottom of the first. And then Chariton scored 7 unanswered runs, 4 in the 4th, 3 in the 5th to take an 8-3 lead. Davis County got off the mat in the bottom of the 6th. Mounted a 2-out rally to cut the deficit to 8-6. Now Josh Settles will face the 2, 3, and 4 hitters for Chariton, starting with Austin Kane, who is 3 for 4 with an RBI, ball 1 outside. Chariton looking to win their 10th straight against Davis County in their overall series. There's a strike on the inside corner. One pitch. He checked his swing. Ooh, looked like that got a very sensitive area of Joe Pilcher, home plate umpire, and they do say it is a swing. Pilcher couldn't make the call because he had other things to worry about after he got hit. 1-2 to count to Kane. And the pitch by Settles. Low and inside, 2-2. Next pitch coming to Kane. Popped up. Foul territory, first base side. Bankson had to lunge backward as he ran in too far. Tried to make the catch back behind his head, but missed it. So the count remains 2-2. Score that as an E3 as well. So an extra life for Austin Kane. Chariton has made Davis County pay for their miscues. That's the 5th error on the Mustangs this evening. 2-2 pitch, a bit outside to run the count full. Now the payoff pitch coming to Kane. Strike 3 on the inside corner at the knees. So Kane goes down looking for the first out. A lot of audible groans and slumped shoulders from the Chariton fans. They did not like that call. Connor Shore has a pair of hits and 2 RBI. He swings on the first pitch and grounds it behind the bag. Sizemore fumbles, throws across the diamond, and no, safe is the call as the throw pulled Bankson off the bag. Bankson had to jump up to try to grab it, but he couldn't. Well, he did, but couldn't get back down on the bag in time. Shore is safe on the error. And there's a base runner for Gavin Byers. He, like so many others, have a pair of hits in this ball game. Byers looks at a pitch high and outside. Pause by Settles. And the 1-0 pitch is cut on and missed. One ball and 1 strike. Chariton has been to state 5 times in school history. Back-to-back the last 2 years. Next pitch is a changeup that's fouled back to make it 1-2. Chariton has a runner at first with 1 out here in the top of the 7th. They lead Davis County 8-6. Settles has been pitching since the 4th inning. He's trying to keep Chariton at bay and give Davis County a chance in the bottom of the 7th. 1-2 coming to Byers. That slider misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Shore not making much of an indication that he's going to run. Chariton is 1 for 2 on stolen bases this evening. There's a chopper back to the pitcher's mound. Settles goes to second for 1 to throw to first, and that is a double play. 1 for 3 on the twin killing, and the inning is over. We head to the bottom of inning number 7. Davis County needs 2 to tie, 3 to win. They trail it 8-6 on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
Your best choice for groceries is Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. They're proud to offer Best Choice branded items. While you're there, check out the awesome selection in their meat department and make sure and find something for your sweet tooth in the bakery. Don't forget to follow them on Facebook to keep up with all their specials. Stop into Brothers Market in Bloomfield, where they treat you like family. Located 1 block off the northeast corner of the Bloomfield Square. Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Last chance coming up for Davis County here in the bottom of the 7th. Chariton leads the Mustangs 8-6. Austin Kane on the mound for Chariton. He got the final out of the bottom of the 6th, and he ended up stranding 2 runners in the process. We open the bottom of the 7th with Noah Sizemore, 0-for-2. He also drew a bases-loaded walk, and he has an RBI. We're going to set the table and get the game-tying run to the plate if he can reach. First pitch well outside to the right-handed hitting Sizemore, 4-1. Kane is a left-hander. This is his 3rd appearance on the mound. Opponents are batting just .071 against him. 1-0. That misses outside. Next pitch to Sizemore. And that's a strike. Sizemore looking to get on base here in the 7th. That skids past the catcher Smizer in the dirt. 3 balls and a strike. And the 3-1 to Sizemore. Strike on the inside corner at the belt. Sizemore was ready to toss his bat to his dugout. Instead, he'll have to hang on to it and see at least one more pitch. Payoff pitch coming to Sizemore to lead off the 7th. Ground ball to 3rd. It takes a big hop for Byers. He throws across the diamond, and he gets Sizemore for the first out. One out for Dexter Scott. He's 0-for-2 with a bases-loaded walk and an RBI. Mustangs have just 3 hits in this ball game, 2 of which came back in the 6th. Ball 1 high. The 1-0 to Scott in the dirt, ball 2. Kane looking to save the game for Keegan Evans, who will be the winning pitcher for Chariton if the result holds. Losing pitcher for Davis County will be Noah Sizemore. That will be his first loss of the season if the score stays the way it is. The 2-0. A swing and a miss by Scott. Kane took a little bit off that. 2 balls and 1 strike. Kane delivers, and Scott lifts that foul behind the plate and out of play. Two and 2 to count now to Scott. Bases are empty. 1 out, bottom of the 7th. Davis County trails 8-6. And a pitch by Kane is swung on and missed. So Scott strikes out, and Davis County is down to their final out of the evening. Hayden Bankson struck out his first 2 at-bats, then singled and scored back in the 6th. He is Davis County's last chance. Bankson swings and misses at a fastball. The 0-1. That's low. 1-1 strike to Bankson. He has one of the 3 Mustang hits this evening. 1-1 pitch, misses inside. 2 balls and a strike. Mustangs down to their final out. Can Bankson get on base? There's a line drive, base hit center field. A 2-hit night for Bankson. And he indeed keeps the game alive for Victor Milder. Do you pinch run for Banksy or do you let him run? Looks like head coach Todd White's going to let Banksy run the bases as the rally toad gets started here in the press box. Victor Milder, 0 for 1 with a sacrifice fly and a walk this evening. Strike on the outside corner. Milder was looking at it all the way and was bending over the right-hander's box and looked at strike 1. Bankson with a modest lead at first. 0-1 pitch. Looked like the same exact spot, but that time it was called ball 1. Milder looking to keep this inning alive. 1-1 to count. The pitch. That gets past Smizer, and at the very least, on that wild pitch, that gets the force out of the equation. So Bankson now standing at second base. Milder representing the tying run, has the count at 2-1. Davis County down to their final out, trailing 8-6. The 2-1. That hit Milder in the shoulder. Ouch. So Milder gets aboard the hard way. He now represents the tying run on base. The go-ahead run comes to the plate as Aiden Hale will bat. Hale drew a walk his last time up, gave way to a pinch runner, Sven Skaggs, who scored back in the 6th inning. 2 on, 2 out. Hale swings and fouls it back. Hale was a hero earlier this week on Monday as he drove in the game-tying run against Albia. The 0-1 outside. Chariton led this game at one point 8-3, but Davis County has made this game tighter, now trailing just by 2. The 1-1 coming to Hale with the tying runs on base. Line drive right at the third baseman Byers, who made the catch, and this game has come to an end. Hale hit that one on the button, but a liner right at the third baseman. And Chariton wins this game by a final score of 8-6. You love to see it. Hale with a solid line drive, but Byers was there to make the catch. And Chariton has beaten Davis County now for the 10th time in a row. We'll be back to wrap this one up after this. Chariton 8, Davis County 6 is your final. We'll be back on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.
High-speed internet is here, powered by a 100% fiber optic network. Citizens Mutual provides reliable, fiber-to-the-home, high-speed internet to rural Iowa.
My children and my grandchildren, when they come here, they didn't like to come visit very much because they couldn't get on their devices. Well, now they love it because they can have chats with their friends. People don't realize how isolated sometimes people are out in the rural areas. So, yeah, it's awesome.
Visit findmyfiber.mycmtech.com.
For excellence in auto body work and paint jobs, there is only one place to go: R&K Body Pros. They pride themselves on being a local business who puts their customers first. Not only do they do quality work, they do estimates, insurance jobs, and will work with clients on deductibles. If you are in an accident, see R&K Body Pros to get your car back to normal. They work with all insurances, making sure you're happy with your outcome. Excellence is what you can expect when you work with R&K Body Pros at 315 East 2nd Street in downtown Ottumwa.
Get the small town charm with real-world experience at William Penn University. Located in beautiful Oskaloosa, Iowa, William Penn is the perfect place to pursue your higher education. We offer a diverse selection of majors, including a 4-year nursing degree, and our state-of-the-art facilities offer the latest technology. With small class sizes and affordable tuition, William Penn is a great place to call home. Invest in your future at William Penn. Visit wmpenn.edu today to learn more and enroll.
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs!
Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs! Go Mustangs!
The Davis County Mustangs would like to thank the community for their continued support.
Ready to make your home more you? At Community First Credit Union, we have an exclusive offer to help. Take advantage of our limited time Flex Home Equity line of credit with a special 6-month intro rate to get started. It's financing you can use to build your outdoor oasis, create your backyard hangout, or elevate your curb appeal. Visit c1stcu.com for details and apply online today. Subject to credit approval, federally insured by the NCUA, Equal Housing Opportunity.
Refresh your skin and feel your best with a visit to the complexion company Laser and Aesthetics in Batavia, your premier destination for ultimate head-to-toe care. Boost your energy with premium IV hydration drips, experience the skin-smoothing power of microneedling and medical-grade chemical peels, or try their state-of-the-art M-Sculpt Neo and M-Cella treatments for body sculpting and wellness. They also offer expert permanent makeup, lip blushing, and clear skin acne scar treatments. Book your visit with the complexion company in Batavia today. Is your back telling you it's time for a new mattress? Darren at Dixon's Mattress Outlet is the man to see. Dixon's Mattress Outlet sells new mattresses of all sizes. They also have a great selection of area rugs, sheets, and pillows. Needing a mattress for the camper or a rollaway bed? Darren has those too. Call Darren today and get the best rest for less. Call Dixon's Mattress Outlet today at 641-664-3060. And don't forget to like them on Facebook.
Get back to your life sooner with orthopedic care at Davis County Hospital and Clinics. Whether it's a shoulder or knee problem or a broken bone, Davis County Hospital and Clinics is here for you. Our specialists and team members will treat you with care from your first visit to surgery through rehab and therapy. Comprehensive orthopedic care isn't a long drive away. It's right here at Davis County Hospital and Clinics, building better, healthier lives.
Call. I got a pair of clogged toilets.
2 pair, dripping faucets, and leaking pipes.
Full house, boys. Flooded basement, ruined water heater, and a wild card, broken sump pump.
Gentlemen, whatever your plumbing issue may be, call Roto-Rooter on Gateway Drive in Ottumwa. The drain cleaning and plumbing experts, residential and commercial, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Oh, and one more thing. A royal flush always beats a full house.
That's a bunch of crap.
You're watching the Davis County Mustangs on the Ottumwa Radio Group Sports Network.
Mustangs try to rally, but it falls short as Davis County falls to Chariton by the final score of 8-6, and they have now lost 4 in a row. Game started off with Chariton scoring in the top of the first inning. Austin Kane reached on a single. He then immediately scored on a double by Connor Shore to make it 1-0. Davis County in the bottom of the first managed to take advantage of some wildness from Keegan Evans, the starting pitcher for Chariton. The leadoff batter reached on an error. That was Peyton Schooley. Josh Settles reached on a single. Max Taylor was hit by a pitch. Then, with the bases loaded, both Noah Sizemore and Dexter Scott walked to make it 2-0. Victor Miller added a sacrifice fly, so Davis County led it 3-1 at the end of one. It stayed that way until we reached the 4th inning, and with Noah Sizemore on the mound, the Sheridan bats started to get to the Mustang sophomore. 3 straight hits brought in a run. Then another run was driven in on a ground out. And after another single, Sizemore's day was done. Josh Settles came in relief, but he couldn't hold the tide as another run-scoring single brought in another run. When it was all said and done, Chariton had 4 runs in that 4th inning, and they led it 5-3. Davis County was held scoreless in the bottom of the 4th, and Chariton went back to work in the top of the 5th. RBI singles by Austin Kane, Gavin Byers, and Charlie Stratton gave Chariton 3 more runs, and they had an 8-3 lead. Davis County was able to threaten in the bottom of the 6th inning. Hayden Bankson reached on a single. Aiden Hale walked. Hudson Humphrey drove in a run with the single, and Bankson scored. Schooley walked to load the bases, and then Josh Settles was hit by a pitch. That scored a run. But then Max Taylor popped out with runners at 2nd and 3rd. The tying runs at 2nd and 3rd with 2 outs. That ended the inning. Davis County got a couple of runners on base back in the 7th inning, but they could not score, and the final score was 8-6. And as I put down the players of the game, I should have put down Hayden Bankson. He had a 2-hit night, but too late now. I already put Humphrey up there, as Bankson was 2 of 4 with a pair of singles and a run scored. So that was Banksy's first multi-hit night of the season, so congratulations to him. But I'm sure he, just like the other Mustangs, none too pleased with the result of this game, as Davis County loses by the final score of 8-6. So Davis County now has lost 4 in a row. They fall to 7-6 overall, and now 3-5 in South Central Conference play. And this week has come to an end, as Davis County had the week off start off great with that walk-off win over Albia, but then 4 losses in a row have really dimmed their spirits. Final totals for this ball game: Chariton 8 runs on 13 hits, 1 error, and 11 men left on base. Davis County was 6 runs on 4 hits, 8 errors. That was key, as Chariton took advantage of all the Mustang miscues, and 8 men left on base. Winning pitcher is Keegan Evans. He is 1-0. Losing pitcher is Noah Sizemore. He is 2-1, and the save goes to Austin Kane. It's his first save of the season. Time of the game, 2 hours, 19 minutes. So that'll do it for our broadcast and this week of Mustang Baseball. We will be back with you on Monday from Eddyville, as Davis County will be taking on Eddyville Blakesburg Fremont in a doubleheader. First game is scheduled to start at 5, and we look forward to have you join us then. For Annie Argo, our on-site producer, this is Ellis Kojo saying so long from Bloomfield. Hope you have a great weekend. This has been Davis County Baseball on the Ottumwa Radio Sports Network.